Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 123 of Direwolf20's Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode series. Hooray! Where today, I think... Wait, those are chain leggings. I want this one. Where today, I am going to craft a few more Elementiums, just cause, and upgrade this guy to Terra Steel. Needs Dreamwood Twigs and Runes of Autumn. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So we've got plenty of Terra Steel now. Check this out. Terra Steel, we've got 1787. Look, Terra Steel for days. Gotta love it. So I need a Rune of Autumn, huh? I might have one of those. Did I put my runes in here? I did. Do I have Autumn? I do. All right. Dreamwood? Do we have Dreamwood on Autocraft? We don't. Should I? Probably not. I'm not gonna, because I don't have Living Wood on Autocraft, to be fair. There you go. Dreamwood! Yay! So we need a couple Dreamwood twigs. I'm assuming I'm going to need 4. And then we should be good to upgrade our Psi Metal leggings. Straight up to... Or no, our Elementium leggings, that's right. Hey, we have Elementium boots? That's cool. We already have boots? That's neat. Straight up to this bad boy. Cool, because boots are the next one I have to do. And I was going to upgrade Psi Metal to Elementium, but, you know, it's all good. It's all good. We'll get there. I want to finish out my Wyvern armor set today, and then I want to start working on the Awakened armor. So I think that would be cool, right? So with that said, we've now got Terra Steel leggings, which should, in theory, be sufficient to get everything that I want to get done here. That's the plan. Do you lose your when I place an... Oh, well, did you look at that? Did you see what just happened there? Charged Draconian blocks lose their charge when you place and break them. That's interesting. Nope, not you either. Cool. So we're going to make the rest of the Wyvern tier armor, and then we're going to upgrade this bad boy, which should be relatively easy to do. Well, maybe not relatively easy, right? But we'll see. Because I think the only thing left then, because we've got our ultimate ingots, we've got these things, we've got this, we've got this, we've got this, we've got this. Mantle of the Stars is probably the last bit, but I don't think that's too hard to make. I'm sure that's going to be relatively easy. Unless the mod pack author changed the recipe for the Mantle of the Stars. But my suspicion is that it's not different. We can take a quick peek, right? Mantle of the Stars. Yeah, no, that looks pretty standard, right? And then this guy is... Yeah, that's pretty standard. That should be easy, right? We can make that happen, I think. Without a doubt. So everything is running, like, really smooth in my base. It's a mess, but it works. I think that should be, like, my tagline. Like, that should be, like, the description of all Direwolf20 videos. Well, it's a mess, but it works. Right? Like that should be cool. Wyvern leggings, yay! So now, same process, just... So you, Elementium boots, which are over here still, should be upgradable to this guy. Sweet. I thought we got enough twigs. They're probably just upstairs, whatever. It's all good. There you go. Hooray! So that should be cool, and then we can just do it up. And this guy. Boom. That's what's up. Cool. So that's a full Wyvern set for us. How great is that? Now, I could upgrade them, right? But I'm not gonna, because there's no need to. Like, why bother? I'm gonna get Awakened in a minute, and then we'll upgrade that guy. Does that sound cool? So let's start prepping what we're gonna need for the Awakened armor set. So we need Awakened cores. So should I set up auto-crafting for this? I feel like that's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's get auto-crafting going. typically, we'll do item conduits. And we're going to want some advanced filters for these guys, because we know we're probably going to eventually get to the point where we want lots, right? We're going to want our crate. I'll steal one of these. And we're also going to want, what else? Probably an interface. There we go. Booyah. Armor for days. All right, now we've got all kinds of good, powerful stuff. Over here, we're going to set up automation around these bad boys. Hopefully I can automate and pipe into the bottom of them. I suspect I should be able to, though. I don't know that I've ever tried that, but pretty sure it'll work. And I'm pretty sure I've got the channels available. So I've got 6 here, and this guy loops up and connects to him, who's got 30. So I've got room for 2 more channels on this wide line. And absolutely of the opinion that I need to do something about my channel situation. Like that is a problem that we currently have. But we'll figure it out. I mean, it's definitely a problem. But what are we going to do about it? It's what it really comes down to, ultimately. Oh, hey, cool, there's channels. Sweet. We can get that interface right down here. What it ultimately comes down to is, do we want to tear up the entire basement? Because that's what we should do. We should just tear everything up that's a mess, right? And I want you on blocking mode so that you don't push items in if there's something else already crafting. You're gonna... this guy will be insert on brown, not extract. You're gonna be extract on green, always active. You will be insert on green, extract on brown, always active. But your insert on green will have a filter. Okay. And then the rest of these guys will also be inserts on green. Right? So, boop, boop, boop. But they all need filters. So, option 2, aside from tearing up my whole base, would be building a new base. Which, you know, could be fun, especially if I asked you guys to come up with a cool new base design. Because this base has been great, but I've had it for like 100 episodes, right? So maybe it's time for a new base, right? Like, including a basement, right? And it would just connect up. And, you know, basement, main floor, I don't know. What do you guys think? I feel like a new base might be a good idea. And just, like, plenty of room for dire wire. So, if anybody wants to take another crack at doing a dire submission building, let me know. And go ahead and submit a building. Best way as a reminder is to tweet it at me. There's also on the Direwolf20 Discord a place to put building submissions. So, you know, you can put it there, but I want to make sure I see it. So even if you do put it there, also tweet at me and be like, yo, here's a building submission, just so I have it, right? So do that, and we'll see if we get any building submissions. And if we do, maybe we'll do something. And if we don't, oh well. It's all good. Maybe I'll come up with another plan. So we need one of you, and we need a timer of some kind. Dark Utilities timer should be fine. So I want you to tick every 20 ticks, so basically once a second. And then this guy here needs to be an output on red. And this guy here needs to be an input on red. Perfect. All right, so that should be an automated system here, right? So let's come over to here and get ready to autocraft Awakened this doohickey. Right, so put you in this mode. So it's 4 of these, 5 of these, and another star. So ultimately, we're back to low on coal. Are you done gobbling up my coal? You actually mostly are. For the most part, yes. So that's kind of cool. That's actually almost done being full. So then at some point, that guy is going to be done eating up all my coal, which will be nice. But wow, we are surprisingly low on coal ore. Would you look at that? All right. I think at this point, it's also probably time you guys get to work. I think it's probably also time to get our tier 5 Void Ore Miner back up and running. So, like, we made a tier 6 so that we could get certain things that we wanted to get. But unfortunately, tier 6 Void Ore Miners don't mine up all the ores like the 5 does. So I think what we're going to need is a Void Ore Miner. So I should be able to knock one of them out. So environmental tech, right? Let's just be prepared for what's going to happen here. So I'm going to want 4 of you, 4 of you. I need to get this going sooner than later because that's a fact. I just need to. 4 of you, and 4 of you, and 4 of you. Right, and then diamonds, we need just give me some diamond blocks. We're gonna need some diodes. Sure, why not? I'm gonna want you. Right? Can I get a Void Ore Miner at this point? Oh, I'm probably gonna need some interconnects. At least 2. Cool. So all the things being crafted. Boy, am I glad I automated a lot of this. So environmental tech, Void Ore Miner. So pretty cool, getting there. Come on, guys. Wow, look at all the crafting that goes into diodes. It's a lot. I didn't realize it was quite so much. Oh, and you know what else I'm going to have to do? I almost forgot. Turn this lever off. Because otherwise it won't extract from that thing. Sweet. Loving it. Alright, so back to Void Ore mining. Oh, and are my wyverns done here? They are. What I'm going to do is put these 4 like that. And that should be fine. And that gets me that pattern. See, we're just multitasking here. Don't mind me. My goodness, you have a lot of things to craft, don't you? Empowered Void Crystal Blocks? Have fun. I think we have enough now for 1. And I'm pretty sure we need diodes for each upgrade, don't we? Oh, maybe not. Oh, you need 6 of each block? Oh, that's annoying. You need 6 of each block. So that means you... I need 2 more of. Chironite, I need 2 more of. Ironite, I'm going to need 2 more of. And palladium, I'm going to need 2 more of. Right, so then you can upgrade here. You can upgrade here. You can upgrade here. And that's 4, and then we want 5, right? And then you need the... What are those, iridium neutron reflector things? So just 2 of them. So there's my tier 5 Void Ore Miner. Wow, we're back to missing coal. Really? We're out of coal already? Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set this to not export coal anymore. I'm going to steal these guys for a little bit. So that I can do this. And that'll be cool, right? So enough coal to last us until we get things back up and running. So 2 iridium neutron reflectors, and we're good to go. And then I'm going to craft off camera all the other components for the Void Ore Miner tier 5, right? So iridiums, you should be a work in progress. And we'll come back in a minute to build the thing. I'm debating right now whether I want to replace my tier 6 or add in addition to. I'm thinking add in addition to, right? Why replace it? So funny story. We don't have enough tin to make what we need to make. So I real quick made myself some tin seeds, and I'm doing this. And hopefully that's going to give me enough. We'll see. Alright, I think we have enough now. Yeah. 10,000 tin ingots is what was needed. We were close. We were short a couple thousand. But we're good now. And then what else do I need for this guy? 36 structure panels. Hopefully I have enough resources to make this. Oh, short a little bit of tin, but shouldn't be too big a deal, because I think we're still processing tin downstairs. I also threw all the nether tin ore that I had into a smeltery so that it would process up. So we might have a little bit more tin showing up, but even if not, I'll just make more Phytogro. So pretty straightforward way to like get a few extra resources, right? Make the seeds for them. And then if you're like in a rush, like I am right now, like I just want like right now, get me a bunch of tin so that I can finish this build so that we can get back to having tin, right? That's where we're at. Then all you have to do is just, you know, use this thing. If we want that tin to happen for a while, right, we could always set up a cloche with it. Nice. Back in a few once all the red things are ready here, and then I have to figure out what I'm going to do about, well, I don't know. I might want to store ores like in drawers or something like that, because I think we're getting pretty close to needing a lot of resources, right? Like if we're about to get into that, we need a lot of resources phase. Having all my ores, including blocks, stored in drawers might not be a bad idea, right? So we might want to think about that. Yeah, I think we might want to set that up. I think like we should definitely be preparing for what we know is to be coming in the future. I think that's a good idea. Okay, so we said 36 structure blocks. Looks good to me. Alright, everybody else is cooking, so cooking. Back in a few. Alright, if I'm not mistaken, I think we're cool here. This. We're also going to want a clear lens, because this is just resource gathering, so I don't care what color the lens is. We also need modifiers, but I don't quite have the resources to make them right now. And I legitimately think that we are having too many speed upgrades in these things. So, like, part of me wants to just make null modifiers for them, because there's no point in having accuracy modifiers if you're going to have a clear lens. And too many speed upgrades doesn't really help, I don't think. We can test this out, though. Well, we can't, because we don't have enough null modifiers to test it out. But we'll get this thing running, and then we'll go from there. Does that sound like a plan? I hope so. Oh, that's right, we need laser cores, don't we? I don't know, how do we need, like 6? Does that sound fair? Oh, we're short on 10. Well, since we're, cannibalizing this thing anyway. What, I need the last one? Oh well, I'll give me just one more laser core. You can make that at least, right? One would hope. Scheduled, crafting, scheduled, making, huzzah! Alright, do the thing. Assemble true? Nice. Alright, duration 4. Nice. So basically, oh, you're too... So basically we're getting an ore 5 times a second. 5 ores per second. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. So we'll let that cook, right? And get me some ores. I mean, if I was urgently looking for more tin, which I kind of am, I could, you know, filter on tin. But ultimately, I don't care that much what we get, as long as we get a bunch of stuff and let it all start processing. So I should probably look into processing stuff better right now. But I do want to get back to what we were working on a minute ago, which was this guy. Very, very scatterbrained today, as usual. This is not uncommon for me, right? So we need some Awakened Draconium Ingots and Wyvern Cores. And a Nether Star, right? So a Wyvern Core, some Awakened Draconium Ingots, and a Nether Star. Because we need to add these guys to the filter. So this guy, you're allowed a Nether Star, right? This guy, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, right? And the total number we need is 5, and then 4 wyverns, right? So we'll do 4. That's right, I can't do that. I remember that from previous experiences where I was trying to save myself a click. 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you should be that, and that's cool. All right, so let's do the thing. If I put all this away, and I ask for an Awakened Draconium Core, you should be able to make that. Start. And everybody gets their stuff. Oh, wait, you're not in single item modes, are you? Yeah, you're not, that's why. There's your problem. So what we want to do is put you guys in single item mode. Shift right click, obviously. And then I'm just going to put these guys away. I'm going to cancel this existing craft, and then we will request that again. Hooray! It works! Beautiful! Alright, Awakened. That is sweet. Awakened Core Auto Crafting. Booyah! Alright, so with that taken care of, we have the Awakened component. So let's look at this fancy armor that I've got going on and figure out exactly what I need to upgrade these. So I need another Awakened. Right, so let's craft up another one of those, which is going to use a bunch of stuff, but that's fine. Oh, we're missing sapphires, and we don't know how to make Awakened Draconium Ore? We should know how to make that, right? We know Awakened. We are going to learn that you can do this. And then we're going to learn that you can do this. And if things get too slow with that, which I don't think they will, but if they do, we'll deal with it at some point in the future. Right? But sapphire, we have sapphire ore, so that's cool. And I'm assuming that, like most other ores, I can throw you in the enrichment chamber and you'll do the thing, right? So that should be good. Sweet. So you should be good now. So can we get another Awakened Core? That should be easily craftable now. Nice. And then let's look at upgrading one of our armor pieces, like the chest plate, because they're all the same, right? They're all the same. So we're going to need 2 blocks of Draconium, and then we're going to need 2 Draconic Energy Cores, which we have to look at the recipe for. So Draconic Energy Cores are this. Okay. So we want to double this so that we use a single bucket of Primal Mana, right? So we're going to want that. We're going to want 8 of these. And we're going to want 2 of these. And then we need our Primal Mana bucket, which is totally craftable for the win. Look at all this crazy, ridiculous auto-crafting going on. It's so cool. Oh my goodness, it's so cool. So you're making your IC2 coolant bucket at the moment. You're going to get some Primal Mana cooking. Right? Everybody's a winner. Is this where I did it? Oh yeah, look at that. Go me. Sweet. And then you're making Primal Mana, I believe. Isn't that where it's made? Is it over here? Something's cooking over here. I don't exactly remember what. It's all good, though. It's all good. Right? Primal Mana should be close to done, if not already. There we go, I think. Pulverized Obsidian? Oh, that's the problem. You're doing that. You're chewing up my resources. He's gumming up the works, folks. Okay. Now Primal Mana should be wrapping up, right? As will probably be Wyvern cores. Nice, 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 nice. So Primal Mana, almost done here, buddy. Look, we can hear the crafting going on over there. Sweet. And this thing's doing his job. Rather nicely, I might add. Just speeding up the process. There's my Primal Mana bucket. Right? And then it's 2, 4, 1, so it should be 4, 8, 2. So I just want to wait to have 8 of these Wyvern energy cores, which should be almost done here. There it is. So that's going to be our pattern, but that's going to get us 2 Draconic energy cores, right? So we're going to get the 8, we're going to get the 2, we're going to get the 4, and we're going to get our Primal Mana bucket. And then we're going to just drop this guy in the crate here and test that it works and make sure that we get the 2. So that should be cool. See? Boom, boom. Nice. And that gets me 2 Draconic energy cores. Sweet! I hope I've got a slot in the interface over here for the crafting process. If not, I'm going to need another interface soon. Oh, I do need another interface. Womp, womp, womp. I think we're good on channels. Remind me if we're good on channels, but I'm almost certain we're good on channels. Almost certain that we're cool, right? Yeah, because we rearranged the wiring an episode or 2 back. So we're good on channels. All I got to do is probably... I'm going to have to put you... I'm going to put you... You're kind of in my way. I can move this, and this, and that. And that. And then let's view items only. And then we're going to need to make sure that you're not actually doing anything, right? No interaction with items. And then you can go in there. And then if I request another one of these, what are we short on? Mana infused ingots. Haha. Thought we had a lot of that. Didn't we have a lot of the mana infused? We have mana infused thermal ore, but we haven't been processing it. Luckily, it looks like you accept the crushing process. So what we're... Is that getting full? No, 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 we're cool. This one got full. That one's getting there. We are rapidly running to the point where we have a lot of resources. All right, mana infused, do your thing. All right, I think we're good. So guys, call me crazy, but I'm looking at doubling my ore processing real quick because I'm noticing that this chest is getting rather full. I mean, aside from the fact that I just went ahead and did some crazy stuff to make it, you know, be more crazy, but, you know. So what do we got going on here? We got gas lines, right? So we want this gas line to go into here, and that's hydrogen chloride, right? Now, ideally, the trick with these gas conduits is I don't know if I can make it so that when they're placed, they don't connect to the other gas line, right? Like, I really want you to connect here. And not to there. Does that make sense? So are you getting oxygen now? Cool. Hey, that's not so bad. All right. All right. Making progress. Making progress. Now I just have to figure out how to get items into you, because we've got, obviously, export bus things happening, don't we? Oh, that was not a button I meant to click. That was not a button I meant to click. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Alright, so I could move you to under here, couldn't I? And then we could item conduit up to the elite injecting factory. Might not be a bad idea. But you have a lot of things, right? So let's make sure. Platinum, gold, lead. Let's get all the things we need here. Platinum, gold, lead, tin, copper, aluminum, tin, copper, aluminum, rutile, silver, osmium. Alright, so I'm rearranging stuff a little bit. Hopefully this is a reasonable rearrangement. If I moved this to here, would that be a little bit better looking? Yeah, I feel like it is. Right? And realistically, we could move this and this to be that, and that should be cool. Alright, I like that. I like that. That's cool, right? So you guys have that. So we're going to need some upgrades, by the way. We need 1, 2 sets of gas upgrades, and then the rest are just energy and speeds, right? Gas upgrades. And that should be cool. Alright guys, I think this is running pretty good now. We've pretty much got a good situation going on, I think. We've got all kinds of messiness. And I'm not going to lie, it's a giant mess. But my whole base has become a mess. Like I said at the beginning of the episode, if anybody wants to get me a whole new base, I'll move. Somebody make me a new base, and then I'll move. That sounds like a good plan, right? Do I want a third set of these machines? I don't know. I did stop the import bus, so we're not sucking ores in at the moment. I'm kind of waiting. And this might be making a little bit of a mess, but I'm kind of waiting to see what happens. But I think next task would be to organize my storage of resources. Anything that we have thousands of, I should be putting in a drawer at this point. I feel like that's a smart move on my part. I just need to actually commit and do it. So that's something we'll have to look at doing probably next episode or two. We'll probably organize our inventory a little bit and just get into a better position. Because I know we're about to run into a point where we have a stupid amount of resources that we're going to need. So we're going to need a stupid amount of storage for our resources. But right now, this is looking pretty good. I wish it would be a little bit faster, if I'm being honest. But, you know, we're getting there. Are you cool over here, buddy? You are cool. Nice. All right, good. So you did your whole thing. Everybody's running pretty well, I think. Right? Pretty well. We might be able to throw another one of these up here. I'm just curious about what would happen with my hydrogen chloride and oxygen production. Because I did have to ramp up my oxygen production quite a bit to get everything to work, right? But otherwise, yeah, I think we're good. All right, so let's do this. Let's wrap up the episode here. Between episodes, I'm going to prepare a spot where I'm going to start setting up drawers for storage. And, like, these drawers should probably be moved at this point. Because as much as they're doing... well, maybe they shouldn't be moved. I don't know if I don't want to expand this drawer system, because I'm going to need a lot more drawers than I have room for over here, right? And this is just... let's be honest, this is a mess. My whole base is such a mess. I feel really bad about how messy my base is. But at the same time, like, I don't know if there's a lot I can do about that. You know, we could use down here as a storage area, and what I could do is remove just one of these crafting storage devices, and that would give us the channel that we need for the storage bus. That ain't a terrible idea. It ain't. It ain't at all. So maybe I'll teach you how to make... what I'm going to do is, between episodes, get working on... I'd like you to know how to make a drawer, a compacting drawer. That doesn't look too bad to make. Should be easy, right? So we'll wrap up here. We'll come back next episode, and what I'll do next episode is probably organize my storage a little bit, and then hopefully get into Awakened Armor, and then we'll look into what's next. For now, Del20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.